Hey everybody, EchoV here, and for this video, I'll be going back to reviews because I'll be looking at the Aoyi Mech DD04 Crush Slag, a third-party version of the Studio Series Leader Class figure, Scavenger, from the Revenge of the Fallen film. And you can really tell that this is third-party because of all the white parts, which are actually great in the Studio Series version, as well as some other designs that will be relevant later. But first, let's take a look at the box real quick, and there's not really much to say. It's just your standard third-party Transformers box. There's the figure's model, although it's slightly mistransformed, and here's the bottom part. Clearly not meant for young kids due to the age rating, and it also tells us that it's a die-cast model as well. And on the sides of the box and the top, it's just its name over and over again. The back of the box just repeats what's on the front. And here's the bottom of the box along with a shocking warning. Anyway, enough of box art, let's get to the figure itself. Anyways, as for the figure, it looks pretty good. Feels very hefty and nice. Oh yeah, did I mention there's a loose part of this top part? Yeah, it's quite loose, and as far as I'm concerned on the real version, it's quite sturdy. This might be due to this giant wheel, but honestly, not a big deal. Just set it up slightly and like nothing happened. And for the figure itself, his face is that signature insectoid look that pretty much every Bayformer Decepticon had. His two massive wheels look really well designed. I love all the details, especially the ones on his arms, which I think pop out more thanks to the white coloring. I mean, look at all these mechanical details. Speaking of wheels, unfortunately, the top wheel doesn't have any movement, just like the Studio Series version, which means only the bottom wheel moves. However, it's quite stiff. Again, this might be due to a third-party thing, so I don't really know for sure. And speaking of articulation, head can look really up well and can look down somewhat, side to side, and can rotate. Arm rotates a full 360, ratcheted shoulder bend, a somewhat tight bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, bend at the hand, also only one way, and a minor bend at what I can assume is its pinky finger considering where it is. And as previously mentioned, rotation at only his bottom wheel. I'm sure with a bit of work you can post this as well as Studio Series version in very different ways, but for now I'm gonna keep it this way. As for its size comparison, here's 2003 FMA Roy Mustang, the Supernova Murasami Liger, and the previous review, the Zoids Wild Gantoys, and Wild Blast Mode. And now it's time for its transformation. Oh boy! This thing is quite the pain to transform. And I'm not just saying that because it's third party. No. For its transformation, and I'm sure anyone who owns a Studio Series version can agree with me in this one, you just need to be extremely precise. So much so that when I had to transform this for the video, it took way too many takes to get right. Enjoy, because I didn't. What am I saying? I'll just skip it, so just get this timestamp or whatever. here we have the mining excavator mode. And wow, not only does this thing look massive, it also feels massive. And quite frankly, it should be. I mean, have you seen the real life vehicle? It's quite massive in real life. And then you look at the front, top and back end, yeah, what the heck happened here? All of this visible kibble, unfortunately, is the result of prioritizing both the robot mode and combined mode over the vehicle mode. And not to mention the kibble on the bottom, but let's face it, would that really bother you? I mean, are you really gonna display your vehicle mode with its butt showing? As for the rest of the vehicle mode, I mean, it looks nice. Love the detailing right here. You see some missing steps right here. And the cockpit is well more designed in my opinion. Actually having a front window, I mean, whereas than the Studio Series version. And lastly, this O&K name right here. I mean, that's the name of the company and you're really gonna wonder how they did that without getting sued. As for articulation, I mean, it's a vehicle. Okay, not entirely pointless. Can roll really well thanks to the 4 wheels on its threads, as well as having a movement for its shovel. By the way, the main shovel only. You can move this, but I wouldn't really want to risk it. Although I do like the shovel move though, with this hydraulic pistons right here. And I feel. Don't stretch it too far though. And now for some more size comparisons. And due to how compact it is in vehicle mode, it's much shorter now. Here's Mustang, Murakami Liger, and Cannon Toys, Wild Blast mode. Alright, now that I've covered all that I need in the vehicle mode, let's get into its third transformation. While just as complicated as its vehicle transformation, thankfully it did not take a century to record. And here we have the chess mode. And considering what they had, I'd say it works out pretty well. Yes, the white parts stand out way too much, but I have to admit, it's not that bad. It's pretty decent, and even what I presume is the vortex grinder in the back also looks pretty alright for what they had to do. It's not the best obviously, but I'm sure that's something another third party can fix. As for the downsides, obviously it could have been done better. I mean, the vortex grinder looks okay to me, but it definitely could have been done better. Also, this cockpit doesn't like to tab in. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Again, this could be a third-party issue and not something with the official Studio Series version itself. As for articulations, here's a bend at what I can assume is the bicep, I think, and just after that is a tight elbow swivel. I mean, it has to be, it's gonna hold an arm. There are some other bends, but I honestly doubt that there's any use for them in combined mode. And finally, for its size comparison, at its combined mode, Crush Slag is at its smallest. Here's Mustang, Murakami Liger, Cannon Toys. It might seem a little small now, but remember, this is just the chess. Combine old Slaggy here with the rest of his comrades, and trust me, his chess mode ain't gonna look so small anymore. Overall, it's a decent looking figure. Yes, it has its flaws of course, but it's definitely one of the more unique looking designs out there. If I had to pick, I definitely like his robot mode more. In a video or 2 or even 3 from now, I'll be looking into the full combined Devastator mode. Only reason why that is because 1, I already have the rest of my videos planned, so I'm not gonna put the rest in there, you know. And 2, there are other toy review channels out there who did a job better than I could ever. Thanks so much for watching this video. What do you think of this figure? Comment below. If it's your birthday today, then happy birthday. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye everyone, be good to each other.